There's no bad music, there's a bad interpretation. And of course, first of all, I'm always trying to not make this bad interpretation. It is always very important to know a lot of things, not only about the music, also about the time when the music was written by composer, about his life, about the situation around him at that time. And if you know this, if you are really deep inside of this all information, then you are getting near. For me, the role of conductor is a bridge between musicians, between the audience, between the composer, and you are the middle point of connections. And sometimes I imagine that the conductor is a painter. With his hands, he's painting the music, which we know perfectly that in the audience, of course, they are not everyone musicians, and they are not experts about Brahms or Bruckner or Tchaikovsky and so on. And then they see the conductor gestures, and they are getting some ideas what is happening, and that's why the conductor is a kind of a painter, kind of bridge between all of these parts, orchestra, musicians, not orchestra. I don't like to say orchestra because it's people, musicians that are studied, and they have great experience and so on. So the musicians, the audience, the composer, the music, and so on. This is the main role of the conductor. Of course, this is depends of the life experience. If I remember, as I was 19, I had a master class with Mstislav Rostropovich. I played for him Max Reger suite, first suite for viola, and of course I was extremely nervous, and I didn't sleep many nights before this master class. And then he came after I played. He came on the stage and he hugged me, and he told me, "I know everything about you, about your life, that you are the refugees from Choucha and so on. And you know what? You are playing like this only because of your life experience, and you have to be happy for this. The whole experience that I had gives to the music something that I cannot explain. If I see something like espressive or forte or subito piano or accelerando or something like this, it comes with some feelings which is I think which are connected with my whole life experience. My grandfather was a musician, folk musician, singer, and actually he was well known in Karabakh. And since my childhood, I always was listening to his singing, and also my uncles are playing folk instruments. I remember as I was 12 years old, first time I heard the Azerbaijani Capriccio by Fikret Amirov. I remember 2007, 2009. My dream came true. I conducted this piece in Germany, And then after the concert, I was like thinking, okay, now my childhood dream came true. What now? What after? And I was thinking, okay, the next big dream to lead this music in Choucha. And can you imagine, in 2021, this dream also came true. And it was for me I don't know if there can be something more than this for me. I think it's not possible. I was there on Cederdüzü, on the stage, and I was so nervous emotionally. Okay, it was not my first concert in my life. It was maybe hundreds or even more, but nervous as never before. And not about how it will be and the performance, not. Because of this idea, these thoughts that my biggest dream, the next biggest dream came true, and we are playing this Azerbaijani capriccio in Choucha. I am the happiest person in the life. I have beautiful memories, childhood memories from Choucha. This is, like a beautiful dream that you forever memorizing forever. This snow time when we was ice skating. Yes, I think ice skating, and the forest picnics and my kindergarten school. I have a lot of beautiful memories. And then it came 89. It started with these all problems like Soviet Union. I was always seeing people was very scared and very worried. And then it started all these problems in Nagorno-Karabakh, and especially in Choucha. And I remember 2 years, every evening we went to the underground under our house, because I don't remember, about 10 o'clock in the evening or a little bit later or earlier, it came this all alarm. And that's the worst part of my childhood, because I remember if we were underground, there were rockets like, I remember still the name of rockets, Katyusha, Grad, then Top, and many of them sounded differently to me, and I was asking what is now happening, and my grandmother or grandfather or mother, they was talking to me, don't worry, and so on. Every night it was can you imagine 2 years every night almost? I remember one old man, Akber, his name was Akber. He was telling to young people like me in this underground each evening some fairy tales, like from 1001 Night. Every evening he started to tell us different history. And then one day in the morning, suddenly everyone must leave, and I remember it was 5th January 1992. All of us was evacuated by helicopter. All of us. Soldiers come. My uncle was one of the soldiers. He and many other soldiers came to the old people, and they told, you have to leave, it's getting really worse, and so on. And in 1992 in May, so we lost unfortunately Choucha for next 30 years. I think the culture is the most important way to communicate. As we spoke about, I mean, everyone knows the culture, the music has no words, and many composers wrote music, like Shostakovich, for example, about the war, about happiness, about sadness, and so on. This is the best way to communicate, to get in touch with each other, to find the way to get near to each other, to understand each other, to respect to respect each other, and that's why I wouldn't even say that the culture is a weapon. No, the culture is a way to make peace, to make people to understand each other, to feel, to laugh, to express their feelings, and so on. And I hope so much that we will, in everywhere, not only Azerbaijan, Armenia. I hope really that we will invest much more time for making art, to making music. Yes, so the culture is the main point of getting together.